အားလုံးမင်္ဂလာပါရှင်ဒီမှာတော့စုပိုင်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်အခုစုပိုင်မင်္ဂလာပွဲလေးတစ်ခုကိုသွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်အားလုံးစုပိုင်ကြိုးစားကြပါရှင်
Do you believe in manifestation, especially for health, wealth, and even relationship? I'm going to show you.
ကဲစုပိုင်တို့ဖះเจ้าအောင်ရောက်ပြီဆိုတော့ထဲဝင်မယ်ရှင်လူကတော့မစုံသေးဘူးရှင်
မရောက်သေးဘူးလူကမရောက်သေးဘူး
သူတို့သားသူတို့သမီးလည်းမလာသေးဘူးရှင်သူတို့သားရဲ့ဆွေမျိုးတွေနဲ့မိတ်ဆွေတွေကတော့စုပိုင်ရှင်
and set them aside or switch them off in order not to disturb the ceremony. And please note that food and drinks are not allowed within the church premises. You may consume them outside the church. And so without further ado, just hang on a minute and...
Okay, သူတို့သားနဲ့သူတို့သမီးတော့ရပါမယ်ရှင်ဒါတော့သူတို့သားနဲ့သူတို့သားမိဘနှစ်ပါးဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်သူတို့သားတော့ဖိလစ်ပိုင်လူမျိုးဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်
Brothers and sisters, let us remain standing, please, for the entrance hymn, People of Plenty. Come to the feast of heaven and earth, come to the table of plenty.
God brings you together to celebrate the life of each other. So the most important thing for you in your life, not anything else, but each other. So let us remember that God has showed you, especially today, that you are the most important thing for each other. So as we cherish, as we come to celebrate, with joy, we, the church, your friends, your relatives, warmly welcome you.
Lord God, Lamb of God, Son of the Father, you take away the sins of the world.
In the image of God, He created
ဒါတော့သူတို့သမီးရဲ့ညီမငယ်ဆုံးလေးဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်
God blessed them, saying to them, "Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and conquer it. Be masters of the fish of the sea, the birds of heaven, and all living animals on the earth." God saw all He had made, and indeed it was very good. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God. Please join the responsive song.
More excellently. If I speak in human and angelic tongues, but do not have love, I am a resounding gong or
ဒါ
clashing
တော့
cymbal.
သူတို့သားရဲ့ညီမ
And
ဖြစ်
if
ပါ
I
လေ
have
ရှင်
the gift of prophecy and comprehend all mysteries and all knowledge, if I have all faith so as to move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away everything I own, and if I hand my body over so that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It is not jealous, it's not pompous. It is not inflated, it is not rude. It does not seek its own interests. It is not quick-tempered. It does not brood over injury. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things.
Isn't it? And we also know these are not the most important thing in a marriage. There is more greater important things in the marriage. If you listen to the readings, not just for them, but all of us who have, not all of us, but all of you, I'm not. All of you who have been married, there's only two things that remains. Only two things that is important. Each other. You are going to each other, not the commitment that you are going to give later. That is in a nutshell. I love you and honor you all the days of my life. Do you remember that? Did Christina ask you to memorize that? In a while we will see whether you remember that, But that expressed something greater. Today's second reading, my dear friends, tells us our commitment to love. All the married couple. My dearly beloved, you have come together into the house of the church so that in the presence of the church's minister and the community, your intention to enter into marriage may be strengthened by the Lord. Are you prepared, as you follow the path of marriage, to love and honor each other for as long as you both shall live? Are you prepared to accept children lovingly from God and bring them up according to the law of Christ and His church? And declare your consent before God and His church. Jane, do you take Sue Ann to be your wife? Do you promise to be faithful to her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love her and honor her all the days of your life?
I do.
Sue Ann, do you take Jane to be your husband? Do you promise to be faithful to him in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love him and honor him all the days of your life?
I do.
May the Lord, in His kindness, strengthen the consent you have declared before the church and graciously bring to fulfillment His blessings with you. What God has united together, let no one divide. Let us bless the Lord.
King, receive this ring as a sign of our love and fidelity, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
မင်္ဂလာပွဲလေးပြီးဆုံးသွားပါပြီရှင် ဒီပွဲလေးတော့သူတို့သားသူတို့သမီးနဲ့တက်ပွဲရိုက်ပွဲလေးရှိပါတယ်ရှင်
Thank you, everybody. Before we all
စ
leave,
ပွဲ
we would
ကတော့
like to take
ဒီနေ့
some
ပါဝင်
lovely
ရပြီး
photos
တော့
of the
ပြန်လာပါအားလုံးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ရှင်